he gets up. I mean, he gets up. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 13 points in the game.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to.
3%.
Second free throw, no good. Here's easy breezy.
Dynamic.
Right in the face of the defender. 43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Baldwin. He takes it in. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. There's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop. Stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Viskas veikia. Važiuojam. Veikia strimlenai.
.23 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the inside. Pass to Colson. Here's Baldwin. Here's Horton Tucker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's the monster, covered by Birch.
Oh, monster!
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Vilnius yra, Vilnius. Klišė, kestą metį, niekad tu neįmetė, niekad nepataikė klišė.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own.
And moving along, a metric for that. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Uses
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. 39% from the floor, at their best. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. And it's Birch in at the 5. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Pass to Baldwin. Into the lane. Here's Melly. Just 4 to the wing right side. Here's the quick. Knocks down the free ball. Quick's got 9.
You get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And there's the whistle. That goes on the quick. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Colson. 8 points for him. And the foul on the monster. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Melly passes to Colson. Just 5 on the clock. Baldwin. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking.
Se bled palangul ta kashiera kurun se brand kudir ble. Gustom sius gals tesogus.
Looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
Well, overall, they're getting the better looks here in the second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
That's tipped. Udetis, defended by Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Colson. Doesn't go that time.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's the monster. Here's the quick. To the middle. Launches a 3. Birch grabs the board. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The 3 ball. The Quick pulls it in. The Quick's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you, Kevin.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Horton Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Colson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A nice shot by the Quick. The Quick's got 11 in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Horton Tucker with it. Pass to Baldwin. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Easy Breezy.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run.
Now, Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. That shot misses.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And that one's good. The monster.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Baldwin. Now Horton Tucker. No good from outside.
Credit to defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And there's the drive, and they pick up 2. And that's now 19 points for the Quick.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Horton Tucker with it. Nailed from three-point land. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Going inside.
With authority. Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Damn, you cooking. Big ballet.
So it's the visitors now. Pass to Colson. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the
Thank you
other
very
end.
much.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Colson's gone
Nice to
even
meet you.
50% from the field, 5 of 10.
In Lithuania.
Here's the Quick. Nails the baby hook. The Quick's got 25 points.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Pass to Colson. Here's Boston. The Quick pulls it in. The Quick's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. That one goes in. 27 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Taken away. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're getting a drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
In Lithuania.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Laika. In the light. Like you. Thank you very much.
And the free throw, no good. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Pass to the monster. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And there's the whistle. That goes on the Quick. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, this is where their depth comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out left to the wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. sinks the triple.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality.
It's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he could play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, well, man. The unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Baldwin can't get it to go. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Horton Tucker, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Udaitis. Off target from outside. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The offensive rebound. Birds the pass to Horton Tucker. Inside.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Baldwin. Back to Horton Tucker. To the left wing. Here's Melly. Off target with his 3. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Quick.
Again, parceiro desse begin, né? Já bastou se Nicola, tá? Madrid Dorella. Wait. Watch out in that bubble.
Coming right up, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead on 2K Sports.
Esse Marbusto Madrid Dorella, no chinelo. Olha o casino.
It's not enough. Few salad left, but it's not enough. Somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off.
João quebra.
Happy Halloween. Boy, it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate, like it or not.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Maladon, and it's free.
Da Malshin, Judianas Pastovi Zinam Sarano, Judius
Anticipation right there that led to the steal. Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things. You know, BA. Oh, hammer at home.
From
a guy who loves to drop the hammer.
I'm sitting here trying to think of anyone who likes to attack the rack more than this guy does. Thanks to the AT&T connected cam for the up close and personal view of that slam. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Azonia. And we're about a minute into the first. This one for 3. That one is off. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Pass to Campazzo. Here's Hazonia. Right wing. Maladon for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way. Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another. Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
And there's just one foul now away from the middle.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Hazonia gets the bucket.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Campazzo. To the wing, right side. Takes the three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Wiley. And that one is hammered home. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Wiley's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Azonia. Fires from deep. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He takes it in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, with both hands, making sure of it. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling.
14 foul.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Freak. Here's Campazzo. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the inside. And as Tavares missing. Gone a perfect 7 for 7. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Hazonia. 9 points in the game. Pass to Maladon. Here's Tavares. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Maladon. He's got a piece of it. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Campazzo.
They took their chances letting him stay out there with so many early fouls, and they'll be paying for it the rest of the game.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting department.
Tries a 10-footer. Shot's good by the Quick.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Azonia. Three-pointer. Here's Tavares. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Basket counts.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
For 3. And Campazzo missing. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Azonia. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Tavares. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Tavares has gotten his second bucket of the game. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's the monster. From deep. Shot's good by the Quick.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Campazzo. 1 second left. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 8, and the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But
We
got Trey Lyles, and it's Kramer in at the shooting guard position. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
It's rebounded by the Quick.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shooting a solid 47%. They've got Chuma Okeke, and it's Deck in at the 4. Into the lane. Pass to Kramer, back to Deck. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. Down low. And he banks in the layup. The Monsters got his first basket.
I just love the ball movement.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. We got Trey Lyles, and it's Okeke in at the 3. Small forward.
They're really dictating the tempo.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Maladon, looking to end the run, and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Freak gets the bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Monster. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Freak. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make 3s. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 22, Walter.
The home team on D from the inbound. And the layup is up and in.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
Here's the Quick, and he jams it home with authority.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside, here's Freak. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after your teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
They've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. To the middle. It's picked off. And he's going for the lob. They set a pick. And that one is stopped right through.
Precise delivery on
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
To the paint. Tavares' shot is good. Tavares has got 6 points.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Tavares has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to the monster. A minute 50 left in the first half. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
They set the pick. Back to Campazzo. Pass to Freak. Tries it from 19. Easy breezy with a rebound. Here's the monster with the drive. And that one drops for him. The Monster's got 6 points in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing up here. Here's Campazzo. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here he goes. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Tavares. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they got away from it here in the second. Giving up and then throwing it down. Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Campazzo. He has 6. Here's Hazonia. The three-pointer off the mark. On the take. And Hazonia pulls it down.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Campazzo, the pass to Freak. Nails it from beyond the arc. Freak's got 10 points in the quarter.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Up by 16. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary. And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. That's it for us.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Here's Marciulionis. Still without a bucket. Driving inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
They've got Maladon, and it's Freak in at the 4-man position. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Here's Easy Breezy. Got it from about 16 feet. Easy Breezy's got his first points of the game.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Count it. Good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
To the left side wing. Pass to Freak. Here's Campazzo. Launches it on target from range. Campazzo's gotten his third basket of the night.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Maladon for 3. That shot off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's the drive.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Здорово, как еще раз. Рита зайдет, папай.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. With the floater. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. It's a one-on-one situation. And there it is for him. He's got 7.
Ну, Мартинес полетелся, и я добавил
Here to start the second half.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Freak.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Hezonja. He's got 11. 4 on the clock. That three's off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. They've done an amazing job on the glass.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Fires the 3. Easy breezy shot is good. Easy breezy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
The quick.
Oh, shit.
Serious power to finish that one off.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Campazzo. He's got 9. Pass to Tavares. Here's Hezonja. puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Hezonja's got 16 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
To the inside.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Here's Lyles. Banked it in off the glass.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Yes, it's good. 9 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Campazzo. He's got 9. Pass to Hezonja. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. Driving in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Down
it goes. Jam that one home.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Barcelona's shot is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. "17 seconds left in the third. There's the screen. And there's the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Lyles misses the 3 at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kramer, the pass to Okiki. Here's Kramer. Tries a 10-footer. Barcelona's grabs a miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
They've got Chuma Okiki, and it's Lyles in at center, filling out the middle. Pass to the quick. Drops in the layup for 2.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Taken away. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Tavares. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Inside, lets it fly. Easy breezy, shot is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The visitors with the ball. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Pass to Tavares. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Tavares. Down low.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And they pick up 2. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Maladon attacking. Deflected! Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you gotta take that into account.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Hazonia. Pass to Campazzo.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
The home team on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Tavares missing. Gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by the Quick. The Quick's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 13 feet out. That one drops for him. The Quick's got 13 points in this quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
He's leaving no ground in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Campazzo. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Maladon, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing it. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Here's Tavares. Hits the jump hook.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And there's the screen. To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneakers on. Catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon. And when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So, yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
To the middle. Here's Easy Breezy. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on it.
Here's the quick. And we're going to have a jump ball. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Maladon. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's the quick. There's the drive. Oh,
what a dunk.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
That one misses. Converts on the jumper, and easy two.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so they get the victory here at home, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
Well, I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking.
Kitas mačas bus prieš Tel Avivo Sofija Popkas. Gerai, chebra, čia buvo Ivairunas Gaming, startavau su jumis, šiandien bus pabuvom kačiutę ir aš sakau iki. Ačiū Mariukai Kauskai, ačiū tam iš užsienio, ir žmonės atėjo, pažiūrėjo, bet jeigu nepasubino, nepasubscribino, tai nežinau. Iki kieta.